It's getting so bad in California that the criminals are stealing from each other. That's when you know you hit rock bottom. Watch the looters looting the looters. If you haven't seen what's going on in California and in Chicago and anywhere there's a nice mall, a flash mob, I don't know how they're organizing this. There is an app where they're all communicating, where 25, 30, 40 cars show up at the same time, like clowns. 80 BLMers pile out of the car at the same time. Obviously, they're all jogging because they're joggers, right? They jog into the store, smash the window, and jog back to the car. They're just jogging. You can't shoot them. They're just They're just getting some exercise. They're jogging. They're stretching. They're lifting. This is CrossFit for the inner city.
Video today taken Wednesday about 3:30 in the afternoon. Look at the entrance to the Louis Vuitton store at Oakbrook Center. A crew of criminals, 14 suspects according to police, working together in the store and driving away in 3 vehicles.
Once they entered the store, they pulled out the garbage bags from their coats and started filling them with merchandise.
$100,000 worth of merchandise, and that's shocking for shoppers.
This is pretty safe area. We come here all the time with kids play outside.
You don't expect to see that kind of thing happening outside of the city too, because I actually moved in from the city just recently, so I thought I escaped all of that.
And this isn't the only Louis Vuitton case. Another one happened last month 30 miles from here in the northern suburbs. In that case, Northbrook police say 13 thieves and 3 getaway drivers targeted this store at Northbrook Court Mall, stealing $66,000 worth of merchandise.
Real racism is allowing one culture to rob every store they want, not really arresting anybody. If it's under $950, let them go. That's not even really a misdemeanor, barely. And then letting them get away with that to the point where they have less and less respect for rules, our country, our fellow citizens, and then our individual businesses.
You can see in the surveillance video windows being broken out during the chaos in Chicago's South Loop late Saturday night. Looters ducking in to take what they can.
I could see the glass being completely just shattered, blown out by some object that they threw through the window.
Owner Adrienne Alvarez and her husband compelled to come to their Orange Theory fitness franchise in the early hours of Sunday morning.
We weren't necessarily trying to defend the business, but we wanted to go clean up. We wanted to let people know we were in support. We wanted to just be there.
But as her husband Ralph was trying to clean up outside, Alvarez says she turned to see him on the ground in front of a large crowd, unconscious.
I started to scream. I tried to wake him. He wouldn't wake back up. And I tried to call for the police.
And in the end, our lives, if you keep stealing from the community's businesses, people will lose their jobs and then their lives. And they're not going to understand why when they finally get collared. Why are you touching me? Let me speak to the manager. Y'all racist. This never happened to me before. I'm used to special treatment. Okay.
Back here in San Francisco, where 5 Walgreens stores around the city will be soon closing their doors for good. Brazen robberies like this one have become an epidemic. And tonight, KPIX5's Betty Yu asked some city leaders what's being done to help.
This Hayes Valley Walgreens located on Gough Street is one of 5 closing in San Francisco next month. Walgreens is blaming the rising cost of organized retail crime.
You need to go, man. You need to leave the store.
This kind of brazen shoplifting at a San Francisco Walgreens is just one example of a trend that's forcing the chain to close stores permanently.
I needed to stay open because now and then I need me some Tums for heartburn. They got a pharmacy up in there. I really love that.
In a statement, Walgreens said retail theft across our San Francisco stores has continued to increase in the past few months to 5 times our chain average. We increased our investments in security measures in stores across the city to 46 times our chain average.
Even in the location in my district on Mission and Ocean, just a couple months ago, they started to put officer there.
But Supervisor Asha Safai said it's too little too late since that store is closing. policing. He recently proposed legislation that would allow sheriff's deputies to work as security guards for businesses.
And I think that the culture of leniency, there's a laissez-faire attitude that we've had.
Elena Norberg Brown says it's not uncommon to see people stealing at her neighborhood Walgreens.
People getting necessities like toilet paper and dish soap and not toothpaste, it's locked up now, but they're getting necessities.
Just walking out with it?
Walking right out.